Good evening, YouTube. Derek here, Hardball Crazy, coming back at you. I'm going to have a two-video night. I got two vintage cards in the mail recently. I feel like each should have its own video. One is a pre-war Hall of Famer of a legend, a name that's we first learned about baseball and pre-war players and umpires and managers and owners. He's probably one of the first ones to come by. So he's a legend, a legendary name, but that's my second video. My first video is a kind of a vintage oddball card you may or may not consider a rookie card. A couple weeks ago, I'm sure most of you guys are subscribers to Dave Blue Jacket 66. He was talking about the 1947 Bond bred Jackie Robinson. He was talking about is it a rookie card or not. I agree with Dave that it's not a rookie card because it's a regional card. Only a few, if only a few areas in the United States can have access to it. I don't think it's considered a rookie card. I kind of call it a pre-rookie card, even his first major league card. I'm going to piggyback on that, talk about another 1947 bread company set. It's called 1947 Tip Top Bread. They made several team sets across the U.S., different teams, and it all together comes like into a complete set. I don't really consider a rookie card, but we could have it up for debate. And the 1940s and vintage cards, rookie cards, what is not a rookie card is quite debatable. We can discuss that a little bit too here. I did pick up 1947 Tip Top Bread Virgil Fire Trucks, the Detroit Tigers. According to Beckett, his rookie card is 49 Bowman and Leaf. This is a 47, so this is his first major league card. Like I said before, Tip Top Bread, they came out with regional sets, and the complete the whole set, like 163 cards. I think it's a complete set. If you can conclude all the complete sets of all the teams, a few teams are short printed. The Tigers are short printed. Both Boston teams, the Red Sox and the Braves, and both the Chicago teams, the Cubs and White Sox, are also short printed. With the Tip Top Bread, 163 cards, that's a larger set from the 41 Play Ball and the 48 Bowmans and the 49 Leafs. So that's probably the largest set of the 40s. If you're a team set collector or a collector of the 40s, so this set may have some cards of their only major league card may be in this set if you're looking for a specific player of your favorite team of the 40s. So you might want to look into this set. You may know by Beckett, the 48 Bowman has several rookie cards of Hall of Famers such as Mize, Slaughter, Spahn, Yogi Berra, Phil Rizzuto, Ralph Kiner. All of those were included in this 47 Tip Top set. There's no Jackie Robinson in this set. So if you want to consider the first cards of them, you might want to consider this set. Even though some of the guys like Mize, Slaughter, and Rizzuto are also included in the 1941 double play set. I'm not sure why Beckett constitute that as an XRC, not the true rookie card. I consider it a true rookie card. So the Mize, Slaughter, and Rizzuto will be their first cards as solo, because if you're not familiar with the 91 Play Ball, it's a dual set. I can show you. I showed you the Pete Reiser one before in my previous videos, my Brooklyn Dodger set. It's a dual cards and one card type deal. So that's the Virgil Trucks 1947 Tip Top. Do you consider it a rookie card? This is the back of it, just a Tip Top Bread advertisement. They did come out with a reprint set. Some guy did make a reprint set this early 80s. So beware of that if you're looking for this set. The biggest way to differentiate is the reprint set has a little bit of a glossier finish, and the type set is different. So this is Virgil Trucks. If you do not know who Virgil Trucks is, he was a star pitcher in the 40s with the Detroit Tigers with great nicknames in baseball history, Fire Trucks. He was a World Series champion in 45 with the Tigers. He led the league in shutouts twice, strikeouts once. He was an NBA All-Star twice, I believe. He also pitched 2 no-hitters for the Detroit Tigers one year, the few pitchers who pitched 2 no-hitters in one season. It was a terrible Detroit Tigers season. Of the 2 no-hitters he pitched that season, he won a total of 5 games. He did win was a 20-game winner once and a 19-game winner twice. Pitched throughout the 40s and 50s. His career was interrupted briefly with World War II. There he is, Virgil Trucks. One other side bit about him. If you're a fan of classic rock, I'm sure many of you guys are, Virgil Trucks' nephew, Butch Trucks, is one of the founding members of Lynyrd Skynyrd. And his great-nephew is Derek Trucks, who's one of the legendary guitar players of today. He was part of the Lynyrd Skynyrd reboot band of playing years. Now Derek Trucks is a band with his wife Susan Tedeschi, the Tedeschi Trucks Band. If you like southern rock with a little bit of a soulfulness to it, I would recommend that group out. Susan Tedeschi has a great voice, and Derek Trucks is an amazing guitar player. So if you're a fan of music, fan of baseball, I think you should know a little bit about the link of the Trucks family. There you have it, Virgil Trucks, 1947 to Tip Top Bread. I think I covered pretty much everything I want to talk about. Do you consider this as rookie card? Tip Top is rookie card. There's many Hall of Famers first pro cards in there. Like I said, Spawn, Berra, Mize, Slaughter. Even though those may have a 41 double play balls. This is a nice little regional set. It's a very tough set to get. Very tough set to find a really good condition. You're going to find a lot in low grades. So this is a very tough card to find. This doesn't have much creases. You'll find a lot of them with a lot of creases and bad corners. This was in pretty decent shape. Got a little rough corners here, but no major creases. I'm proud to add this Virgil Trucks to my collection. Trying to get some key members of World Series teams for the Tigers of the past. And he was a member of the 45 World Series Championship Detroit Tigers. And there you have it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to make a comment about what you think of these vintage cards and what's their rookie cards or not, it's kind of hard to debate, hard to discuss, and everybody has their own opinions. But I consider this like a pre-rookie card since it's not it's only a regional set, even though it's kind of makes up a fuller, bigger, larger set. But people in Kansas and New York and California and Florida and North Dakota all should have equal opportunity to get the same card, not just one area. That's why I think consider a rookie card like the Bell Bond Bread. If everybody has an equal chance of going to their hobby shop, convenience store, or whatnot, because I consider a Hostess or a Kellogg's or a Post as their rookie cards. It's just as easy to get a Post cereal box or Hostess cupcake or Twinkie as is to go to the hobby shop in any of these parts of the states to get a card. I consider it an international set. So that's my take on it. I consider this like a pre-rookie card, but it's a sort of a cool set card to have in my collection. So there you have it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good evening.